Currently, I'm really into chronographs and I'm thinking about adding another chronograph to my collection, but I really can't decide which one. And therefore I've nailed it down to 3 chronographs that I want to go hands-on with very soon and just want to check them out a little bit more to make a better decision. At least 2 of these are not going to surprise you. So the first one is an obvious choice. It's the new Rolex Daytona. Maybe it's due to hype, maybe it's due to seeing it everywhere on social media, and seemingly a lot of people I know have one. But maybe it's also the heritage, the cool story, and everything that has to do with Rolex. Honestly, during Watches and Wonders last year, I did have the chance to check out the new Daytona. And I did have the chance to play around with a couple of old Daytonas in the past. I got a good feeling of the watch and how it feels on my wrist. And I think at least the older iterations were a good fit, and potentially the new one with its real 40mm case is a good fit as well, especially because seemingly they've made the watch a tad bit slimmer. My personal pick would be either an Oysterflex Daytona, where I can't really decide which one. I'm playing around with white gold or yellow gold, or, which probably is the better everyday choice, a steel one. And if steel, I know people are gonna hate me for this, then black dial. In my opinion, it makes the watch a bit smaller. It makes the watch not stand out that much. And as I always change the straps of my watches, I'll let the colors of my straps stand out a little bit more compared to the dial. The next one, the Takoya Skipper. Last year was incredible, and there was one video I did earlier in the beginning of the year where I said this Takoya is the one I would like to buy. I'll link it up here. But then Takoya came out with the Skipper, an incredible watch. Love the color hue, and Takoya was so nice to let me play around with the watch a second time. I fell in love with the watch. Currently it's out of stock. Hope to see it this year again. Maybe there's an option there. Who knows? I don't know what the year will bring. I don't want to call it this early already. So let's see what it's gonna be. A bit of an oddball. Chopard has been very, very interesting last year, and I'm really eager to see what they're going to do this year. But especially the Mille Miglia with the red kind of burgundy-ish kind of dial really catch me during Watches and Wonders. And it was a watch that I did not have the chance to play around with last year. So I'm really eager to play around with the watch this year, and I hope to get my hands on it. Also do a review on it, because I really like to see how this cool red dial plays in the sun and how it really shines. And I think I have a couple of strap options on top of my mind that would fit this watch perfectly. These are the 3 watches that are currently in my head. Probably it'll change very soon again, depending on what happens during Watches and Wonders. New year means new watches, so yeah, the wish list will most definitely change. You gotta keep on dreaming, so let's see what it's gonna be. Do let me know what your current favorite watches are. What is your wish list for this year? And put it down in the comments down below. And if you wanna watch a chronograph review I did a couple of months ago, check out one of these 2. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Do feel free to subscribe. It's the nice thing to do. And as always, if you feel like it, put a thumbs up. See you in the next one. Bye.